And action. Welcome back, YouTube side. Yeah. Part 13 of Dangangronpa. We're flying through. This game. Yeah, I've got some more time on my hands. Another late start for the school day for the kids. So that means we get probably 2 doses of Dangangronpa. How good is that? Alright. Where were we now? We have to go explore. Because now a body's missing. First thing I want to do, not going to lie to you, first thing I want to do is go to the art room. I wanted to check out that hammer area ever since the hammer started whacking. Am I right? Alright, the rec room, not what we need. I think I went to the wrong area. The art room is like a big open space. I forgot about that. This guy. Here's the art room. Forget you guys. I'm going in here. Uh-oh. Rattle, rattle. Huh? The door must be locked. That shouldn't be that way. That's not how it was last time. Let's talk to Ouya.
Huh?
Where could 2 dead bodies have disappeared to? Okay. And Sakura?
Damn.
We need to search for the bodies that have disappeared. What happens after that? Alright. I guess, I guess the dead bodies can't be discovered yet. Damn it. Damn it. Well, we're just gonna have to go to the rec room. I hate when they run me around. What do I look like? Chopped liver? Okay. Was there a pool game going on? There's no way this pool table is related to the case. Okay, well, don't say it like that. Celeste. Was she really attacked with this Justice Hammer 1? But what the heck is with this thing? Leave the area? What the heck? Anything going on in here? Anything sus? Guess not. Makoto.
Come on.
Why are you just standing there? We need to get to the repository. Huh? You mean...
Indeed.
I found them. Hifumi and Taka's bodies had both been hidden in the repository.
Goodbye.
I've already told Ina and Sakura. We'll go on ahead. Their bodies were in the repository? Oh, what's the repository? Is that the art place? Maybe I need my map. Equipment room. Art room. Equipment room. Oh, because of Taka. That's right. Where his body was at. Yeah, the art room is what they needed. I already checked the secret repository. The door was locked. Are the bodies here somewhere? Up and ahead is the repository. The doorknob turned. I guess it's unlocked. Then I have no choice but to go inside. So I open the door. You're going to tell me Celeste had nothing to do with it when she's the one that could have opened the door? It was locked. And when I entered, I saw more dead people. Oh, okay. The 2 bodies that had disappeared were right here. The smell of blood made me gag. What I saw before my eyes was unquestionable, unavoidable, unwavering reality. And then I heard the announcement for a second time. This is definitely fishy, bro. Okay, look. We had already had 3 people looking at Taka's dead body. It was me, Byakuya and Sakura, I think. Looking at Taka's dead body. I'm just saying, something fishy is afoot. It shouldn't be going off right now.
A body has been discovered.
That's true.
After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Let's go.
And so here we are.
It's the Monokuma file!
Without further ado, let me all give you... Hang on. Let me give you all the next Monokuma file. I was going to hand them out when you found the bodies the first time, but I thought something might happen.
What?
It was really hard to resist, but turns out I was right.
Stop talking.
Just hand it over already.
Punishment is waiting for you.
Now, make sure to investigate with all your mental might and prepare for the class trial.
See ya later!
Okay, bye!
Well then, now that we found the bodies, all that's left is to uncover the culprit. We have to find him. This Jeffy, this Epstein guy. We gotta find him, guys. We gotta find him, folks. We gotta find him.
What the heck?
Hold on. How can you be so calm? I mean, they're dead, you know.
That's terrible.
Dead. Gone forever. She's starting to sound like Taka a little bit. They're never coming back. Awful. This is all just too awful. Ina suddenly burst into tears. She clutched at Hifumi's lifeless body.
Who would do this?
It's Hifumi's proudest moment, I would say.
Why? Why?
Why indeed? Large, wet tears fell from her eyes. You could just not describe them. The tears landed on Hifumi's cheeks. If this were some world of make-believe, that might have been when Hifumi opened his eyes. But this wasn't a movie. Oh. This wasn't. What is happening?
He's alive again? Where am I? Cold. So cold. Is winter coming? Hifumi! Wake up!
What are they trying to say is happening?
That's right. I remember now. Hope's Peak.
Come on, you gotta wake up!
I remember everything.
He remembers the amnesia.
Before I met you all. I met you all.
Amnesia arc confirmed. He doesn't want to say his line. His memories are all blending together. He has nothing useful to offer us. Trumpgami, give him a chance.
The light. It's reaching out to me. Like the tail of a comet.
I'm surprised he went in that direction. I thought he was going to be like the tale of Jumosaki Masika. My favorite furry.
Hey, Hifumi! Who was it? Who attacked you? Who tried to kill you?
Good questions.
Who killed me? That's right. I remember their name.
What was their name?
Yasuhiro.
Yasuhiro. I cannot think that this guy was a murderer. Refused to believe it. His eyes closed, and they never opened again. Death for the second time. Absolute, undeniable death. No matter how many more of Ina's tears splashed his face, there was no second miracle. Reality set in again.
This isn't some stereotypical fantasy world. Tears can't restore a person's vitality. That's why Ryan Johnson, if you're out there, Mr. Live Forever, Mr. I Hate Aging, I Hate You, I'm sending people to your house.
Honestly.
You have no tears, do you? No blood in your veins? No calcium in your bones? At least you have your meat. What?
Stop talking.
You're just angry. Going out of his way to return, just to leave us with those unnecessary dying words. Now, this game has become exceedingly boring.
He said Yasuhiro, right?
Then perhaps...
Yasuhiro Hagakari. That is the only person he could have been referring to.
So, in other words,
And with that, the case is solved.
Assaulting people, and even killing Taka and Hifumi, and then going so far as to hide their bodies. A criminal that hides his face behind a mask, and uses a bunch of giant wooden hammers. Alright, that last part does sound like Yasuhiro. Is that what Hiro is?
What is this?
If this is true, I can't forgive him. No way I can ever forgive him. To kill two of our friends.
that's fine.
Anyway, it's about time we track down the culprit in our little life or death game here. Although this time, it's not at all that life or death. The trial will conclude without much trouble.
Indeed.
Yes, it does look that way. It's going to begin again. We have to go through this one more time. I have to accept it. I have no choice but to go through with this to make sure everyone survives. I just have to do it. Investigate. First, I better check the Monokuma file. The victims were Hifumi Yamada and Kiyotaka Ishimaru. The case of death for each was a blow to the head. It is thought that they were both killed with a similar weapon. That's it?
Very strange.
Yeah, it's pretty strange. We got way less information this time than before.
That is no problem. After all, the events of this case unfolded before our very eyes. We should know more about what happened than the Monokuma file could anyway.
Maybe. Maybe, Piggy. Maybe not.
Well,
There's something else that's bothering me. Someone else has been missing for quite a while. Are you talking about Kyoko?
perhaps.
Without a doubt, she has an alibi for when Celeste and Hifumi were attacked. But what if the killer wasn't acting alone? What if they had an accomplice?
An accomplice? An accomplice?
What are you doing here?
Monokuma appears!
Don't be rude. I'm here to answer your question.
What question?
Yep.
You're talking about accomplices, right? I'm pretty sure I explained it before, didn't I? During the first class trial.
Speaking of which, I'd like to ask the bear, if there is an accomplice, do they also become blackened?
So you ask, and so I shall answer. Each murder is allowed to have an accomplice, but only the one who does the killing will get to graduate.
That's right.
So in other words, two people can work together, but one of them has no chance of profiting from it.
Then there's no way anyone would work together, right?
That's what you think. Well, that's what
In
you
other
thought.
words-
You did.
So basically, you can be an accomplice if you want, but there's no gratification in it.
So then...
So are you saying nobody worked together this time either?
Hey,
Sorry, can't answer that. It would obstruct the free exchange of information between you guys. I just want to make sure you don't forget, no matter how much you might assist in a murder, only one Blackened can graduate. An accomplice gets nothing.
So in other words,
Then we only need to figure out who that one Blackened is that did the killing, right? Just like normal.
well...
Okay, let me take this opportunity to clarify the whole shebang. In this class trial, what you need to determine is...
Extreme! name!
The one true Blackened who devised the murder plot and put it into action. The true Blackened? So just one person?
Well now.
That's enough for explainifying. Now it's down to the final battle between all of you and the Blackened. Good luck, all the contestants. So there can only be one Blackened. An accomplice wouldn't benefit. Then I can't see any way Kyoko would be connected to this case after all. You may be right. If that's true, then Kyoko, where are you?
However,
As long as she's not connected to the case, it doesn't matter. Let's get back to the investigation.
Indeed.
I have absolutely no doubt that Hiro is responsible. But for the time being, I suppose it can't hurt to pursue further information.
So,
You know, don't you think we should consider a certain someone a suspect? A suspect just in case? I'm talking about the murderous fiend, Genocide Jack.
what?
They're back. What? I'm offended. Yeah. You. When did you? I've been looking all over for you, Master. When I woke up, you were nowhere to be found.
You SOB!
Anyway, you there, milk sack swimmer girl.
Huh?
Milk sack.
You've gotta be kidding!
Why do I gotta be a suspect?
What the heck?
Well, I mean, you are a serial killer.
What?
So what? I'm like a special guest suspect every time? I have an alibi, you know. She's right about that. When we heard Hifumi scream, she was with me. And when the bodies disappeared, she was still laying unconscious in the equipment room. Bless Taka's body aside, I can't imagine any way she would have been able to move Hifumi's body.
Yep.
Besides, I calculate every move I make. I'm not gonna kill someone when everyone knows what I look like. They don't call me the murderous fiend for nothing.
What are you saying?
That's not the kind of thing you should be bragging about.
Let's see.
On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies? Like, oh, I'm reading this. Like, I thought that was Genocide Jill. Whoopsie. Hang on. On another topic, should we post a guard by the bodies like before? We can't have them disappearing again.
so then.
Ina and I can handle that. You don't mind, do you, Ina?
Sure. I'd be totally useless on the investigation anyway.
It's all clear now.
Why are you self-defecating now? Self-defecating. And then that's that. Let's begin. This whole thing is so strange. All but one of us has an alibi, so figuring out who did it should be obvious, right? But maybe it's just me, but I don't think it's going to be as straightforward as it seems. Epic music. Monokuma file has been added to your truth bullets. All right, let's look at these hammers, shall we? There are hammers of all different sizes hanging on the wall, although some are more like mallets. Mallets? Could the Justice Hammers have been designed using this as a model? Either way, all the hammers here obviously seen a lot of use. Hang on. They're all covered in debris and chalky stone powder. Wait. For some reason, this one hammer isn't dirty at all. And it's wet. Did someone wash it recently? Spotless hammer has been added to the truth bullets. Well, let's look at Taka. Gotta feel him up, see if he has a pee-pee or not. Taka. He'll never move again. According to the Monokuma file, Taka died from a blow to the head. We found Justice Hammer 4 near his body in the equipment room. Is that what was used to kill him? And there's a tarp laid under his body. Did the killer use this to move Taka's body? That way, there wouldn't be any blood left behind while the body was moved. Blue tarp has been added to the truth bullets. Hifumi's big, cold body is lying on the floor, waiting there for me. His really big body. I mean, how on earth was the killer able to move someone so big? From the nurse's office, where he was discovered, to here, the repository. All the way from the first floor to the third, and not without anyone noticing. Or in all without anyone noticing. How the hell? It's no good. I just don't get it. I can think about it later. For now, I have to finish investigating Hifumi himself. If I remember correctly, Hifumi's fatal injuries was also a blow to the head. Probably from Justice Hammer 3, which was laying on the floor in the nurse's office. Huh? Wait. Something's off about his body. Why am I getting this feeling? Something's different. Something about Hifumi's body in the nurse's office versus his body right now. That's it. His glasses. When his body was in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood. But now, they're completely clean. Does that mean someone wiped his glasses off? But who would do that? And why? Hifumi's glasses has been added to the truth bullets. You would only need to wipe your glasses if you need to see, which means he wasn't dead at that point. You know what I'm saying?
There are so many aspects to the incident this time. Too many, to be honest. Considering that, it may be good to look back on everything that's happened.
So then...
Would you like my help?
Sure, yeah. Yeah, let's look back on things.
This morning, only 4 of us met up at the dining hall. Ina, Kyoko, you, and myself. We waited for the others, but nobody showed up. So we decided to go look for them. It was around 8 o'clock when we began our search.
And soon after we split up, Kyoko disappeared.
After that, Ina found Celeste in the rec room on the 3rd floor, then quickly came and got you and me.
According to Celeste, she was attacked by a suspicious individual and lay unconscious for about an hour. In other words, she was attacked an hour before we found her, meaning just after 7 o'clock.
Based on the pictures Celeste took, we have discovered her attacker was dressed in a strange costume. It was Robo-Justice. It also became clear that this Robo-Justice had dragged Hifumi away. After meeting up with Toko and Byakuya, we began searching for the costumed assailant. We found an injured Hifumi in the library on the 2nd floor. We took him down to the nurse's office on the 1st floor, then resumed our search. But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
Yeah. What's wrong? I saw a shadow, something moving around at the top of those stairs. Based on Celeste's claims, we went back up to the 2nd floor, where we split up and began searching. Then, right after that...
Celeste screamed. This time she had apparently seen the suspect on the 3rd floor. Hearing her screams, we quickly made our way up to the 3rd floor.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you. I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
And then...
Yeah. Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back. At that point, we decided to split up into 2 groups. Celeste, Ina, and I went back to the nurse's office. Meanwhile, you, Byakuya, and Toko pursued the suspect on the 3rd floor. And when we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi's corpse. Which is also when we heard the body discovery announcement play. Yeah, see, that's why they are doing this, okay? That's why they're doing this. They're saying this now so that we understand that the body discovery thingy was played when we discovered Hifumi. But there was also a body being discovered that was Taka. Yo, what's good? Sorry, I missed the last one. It's okay. Welcome to Morisaki and your local artist. We're in this bit.
We're in this. You missed so much. I don't remember where you left off, but Hifumi's dead. Taka's dead. Chihiro had an AI in the machine that Hifumi was in love with. That's probably what got him killed. All right. Just remember this. Never been happier seeing someone dead and taken. So rude. I'm sure there's people creepier than Hifumi in this series. If we keep digging, we're going to find them. I left Celeste and Eno alone and headed back to the 3rd floor to tell the others what had happened.
However,
But at that same time, we had discovered Taka's body in the equipment room, which means Hifumi and Taka's body were discovered right around the same time. Because I remember hearing the body discovery announcement play right after finding Taka. See? They're conflicting!
And that's when I showed up and told you and Byakuya that Hifumi had been killed, right? Then you, me, and Byakuya all headed back to the nurse's office.
At first you had my curiosity, now you have my... Whoa, that was easier than I thought it was going to be, Morisaki. Leaving... Nope, hang on. Let's go back.
Leaving behind Toko, who had fainted. But as soon as we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who just arrived to tell us something very unusual.
Hifumi's body has disappeared. She's totally in on it. This was not Iroh's fault.
We hurried back to the nurse's office to discover that his corpse was, in fact, gone.
Then we remembered we had abandoned the unconscious Toko and rushed back to the equipment room.
This can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
This time, Taka's body had disappeared. So from there, we began our search for both of the missing bodies. And after some time,
Celeste told us she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository, aka where we are right now.
And there we discovered the 2 bodies that had apparently vanished. And that brings us up to now,
When the second dead body thing played, because that time Hifumi was really dead.
however,
Looking back, things have certainly been very active. If you want to look back at the case again, just let me know. I'm fine. Anytime. Are you hitting on me?
So,
Hey, Makoto, I've been thinking about something. It's about the repository. Huh? What is it? After Hifumi and Taka's body disappeared, we split up to look around, right? I was really scared, so me and Sakura stuck together.
but
And we came right to the repository to, look around. But when we got here, the repository was locked. We couldn't get inside. That's what I'm saying. I checked too. It was locked? And we came here as soon as the search started, so there's no way someone could have beat us here. So if that's true, then who locked it? And why is it unlocked now? I wonder the same thing. The door was locked when the search for the bodies began, but now it's wide open. There might be some secret lurking in there, but it'll probably have to leave this but I'll probably have to leave this area to figure it out.
All right. That was good for us.
Byakuya, do you think Hiro really did it?
I don't see how anyone could think otherwise. You'd have to be a libtard. When the attacks and murders and disappearances, they all happened. Every one of us had an alibi.
Unrelated, but I really like the game's art style. Me too. It is so good. I can't wait to play all of them.
And the last thing Hifumi said when he died.
Yeah, he said Hiro's name.
So, in other words,
Then there is no room to suspect anyone else. They made it too easy for us.
Okay, but if he did do it, why would he hide his identity with that weird costume?
Maybe he thought that no matter what happened, he'd be safe as long as his face was covered.
We watched the Trump Gami short and it was peak. Trumpgami might be the best character in 2026.
Because he's the fool of the century, you see. Everybody's saying it. I didn't come up with it, but people think I did. He is the fool of the century.
I mean, he is kind of dumb.
All right, listen. We don't have to start shitting on Iro right now, dude. It's he probably wasn't even involved like you think he is.
But do you really think that's enough to explain it?
Trump's in everything. He can have hats. He can have anime game characters. He can have a phone. Woo! Thank you, local artist. What a momentous day.
I feel like there's a clue hiding in here somewhere.
What?
And is that it? That's all that bothers you about this case?
Well, no. There are a few other things. Like, why did the killer try to hide the bodies?
They probably figured that if we couldn't find the bodies, we couldn't complete our investigation.
But if that's the case, we found the bodies pretty easily, didn't we?
Again, it comes back to the fact that the culprit, Mr. Iro Fukajaki Uga, whatever his name is, he was a moron.
Is that really all there is to it?
Yeah.
The other thing that bothers me is, why'd they bother killing 2 people?
What?
Well, he said it.
Because all the rules say is, if you can kill someone and get away with it, you graduate, right? So if you're the killer, your number 1 priority is not getting caught. But killing 2 people means more clues, more chances you'll get found out.
I see.
Hold on. Perhaps I see. So that's what that means.
Is everything okay?
That's enough.
Don't talk to me as if we're friends, Piggy. Me and you, we are not the same.
Huh? What's with the attitude?
But you have my appreciation.
Goodbye.
Thanks to you, I might have some fun with this after all.
His mysterious words hung in the air as he left the repository.
He talked as if he'd figure something out. But if he did, would it have killed him to tell me what it was? I'm stupid! There's only one way in and one way out of this room, through the door that Ina said was locked before. There's definitely a lock on the door, but it can only be locked from inside the repository.
Oh my god! Celeste was in here.
I don't see any way they're locked.
The way the... Rewind.
I don't see any way to lock it from in the art room.
The door can only be locked from inside the repository, which makes me wonder. Ina and Sakura confirmed that the door was locked after we started looking for the missing bodies. And the door is designed so that it can only be locked from inside the repository. In other words, when Ina checked it, someone had already gone in the repository and locked the door. When they were done, they unlocked it and left, which is why it's unlocked now. But Ina claims that there's no... Nope. Hang on. But Ina claimed that there's no way someone could have beaten them to the repository. So that certain someone is the devil. This next execution is crazy. Ooh, I can't wait. Poor Mondo got disintegrated. Can I leave? I should probably look around a little bit more. I looked at everything! What do you mean? Oh, wait. This? Okay. That could help move Hifumi's big ass. It's a dolly. It doesn't have a handle. I saw this in the art room before. I guess it's used to move around statues. It's kind of awkward. But if you bend down, it's not too hard to use. I've heard that one before. Huh? But wait! Wasn't this in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? Oh my god. And look at that wheel. There's a blood stain on it. So there's blood on the wheel of the Adali that was moved from the equipment room to the repository. What's the explanation for that? Oh my god. There's got to be a clue around here somewhere. Maybe I should check somewhere else. There are some places I already know about. First, the nurse's office where Fumi was found. Then the equipment room where Taka was found. Alright, we're out of here. Can we spend some free time with our classmates instead of investigating the murder? Just trying to get skill unlocked. No reason. Just kind of feel like it. I'm going the wrong way. Guys, wake up. They hauled that fat boy on it. It's very possible. But why would they haul the fat boy on it if Taka's body was next to it to begin with? All that and more on today's episode of Dangangronpa. Alright. Okay. There's some kind of tire mark going through the pool of blood in the middle of the room. That reminds me about the dolly in the repository. There was blood on its tire. Could that blood have come from here? Which could mean that Taka's body was moved from the equipment room to the repository using the dolly. Both rooms are on the 3rd floor, so that should definitely have been possible. Nice! Equipment room bloodstain has been added to the truth bullets. But even if the dolly was used to move Taka's body, what about Hifumi? Hifumi's fat-ass body was in the nurse's office on the 1st floor. Even with a dolly, there's no way to get it up to the 3rd floor. That's still a total mystery. I told you. What? You told me what? They said it's a mystery. It's still a mystery, okay? Justice Hammer 4. The hammer, or the weapon that was used to kill Taka. The body was moved, but the murder weapon was just left here. Alright. I was sleeping right here when the killer carried the body away.
What?
I'm super pissed. I missed such an ultimately rare event.
Alright, you got nothing. Are these tarps? That's big. Never mind. It's okay. We'll have a lot of false starts during this case.
Huh, this tarp. I feel like I've seen it somewhere before, and just recently too.
But that's it. I mixed up the names. It's fine. Are you saying they all sound the same? You racist. Leave the equipment room. Okay. That was not too thrilling, but the nurse's office should prove more. There was some locker somewhere that I feel like we're going to open. We're going to find, like, another dead body. I mean, where is Hero, for God's sake? He's gone! He's gone! We haven't found him. Staircase, please. I'm lost. I think it's this way. I'm wrong. Damn it. I hate this game. Wait. Nope. This way. Boom. Found it. Okay. What we got on here? No, there isn't a locker in here. Is this a fridge? A refrigerator? I wonder if there's anything to drink inside. After everything I've been through, I'm totally parched. Maybe just a quick peek. There's a bunch of blood packets in here. For blood transfusions, I guess. It doesn't help me, though. I'm not a vampire. Wait a minute. Blood? Like fake blood? Like maybe used by somebody who wasn't actually dead? Hifumi?
Justice Hammer 3, the one that was used to kill Hifumi. Someone moved the body, but left the weapon behind.
Is that what happened? You idiot. A garbage can? Where I should put all my theories?
It's just a normal trash can. Huh, wait, there's something inside. It's too small to be a handkerchief. Handkerchief? Handkerchief? It's a glasses cleaning cloth.
Well, that's kind of on the nose. And it's got some kind of cartoon character on it.
Ah, but it's also covered in blood.
Oh.
Did you find something? Yeah, there was a cleaning cloth in the trash can.
Huh?
A cleaning cloth? And it's all bloody. Whoever this belonged to must have used it to wipe up some blood. But who would need to do something like that?
I haven't the slightest idea.
Yeah, me either. That's why I asked. But I think it might be important.
Glasses cleaning cloth. Added to the truth bullets. Yay. Alright, Celeste, you murderer.
What are you investigating, Celeste?
I am not investigating anything, precisely speaking. I am simply going around, seeing if Hiro might be hiding somewhere. What about you?
Oh, you know, I'm just checking this and that. The main thing on my mind is how someone could have moved Hifumi's big-ass body. That dump truck.
Let's see.
How Hifumi was moved, eh?
When it disappeared, you were supposed to be in the nurse's office, right?
Yes, indeed.
Correct. Ina was not feeling well, so I stayed behind to look after her. But she seemed to be getting worse, so I took her to the bathroom.
And when you got back, the body was gone?
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
Yeah, Ina said the same thing. So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
Indeed.
It would seem so.
To carry off someone as big as Hifumi in only a couple minutes is... I can't think of anything less than impossible.
So true.
To be able to haul that weight, that girth, I mean, Jesus Christ.
Leave the area? Yes.
So, this is where you were. I've been looking for you.
You have?
I wanted to thank you for what you did. Not that you meant to, of course, but you ended up making this little game of ours very interesting. Very interesting indeed, Piggy. You should go to Hero's room. Oh, and let me give you this.
Meet in the dining hall. Hey, we had that from Hiro.
This is the note Hiro wrote to get us all to meet up, right?
You remember well.
Well, the penmanship was pretty remarkable, so it left an impression.
It's all clear now.
Anyway, this makes it very clear, right? This is a trap.
What is?
Things grow ever more exciting.
What are you talking about?
I've already repaid my debt. I don't owe you any more explanation. You're on your own, lucky guy. You, only you, will solve this case while I sit.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Yasuhiro's message has been added to the truth bullets.
So he said to go to Hero's room, but what's waiting for me there?
That's my I'm scared sound. Despair Hotel. Our Gope Trump Gami is here. That's our president, Trump Gami. Where does Hiro live? I've never cared to ask. We should really start opening up some of these rooms of the dead kids and make more rec rooms. Damn, all the way at the end. Okay, he was living between Leon and Hifumi. I don't blame Hiro for becoming a killer. And now he gone. Don't worry, he's always with us in our hearts.
The door is unlocked. I guess I can go inside.
Byakuya did say to go look. It might not be a great idea, but I'm gonna take the plunge. What are you, 50? Why is everyone's room cool and decorated except mine? This is bullshit. What's happening to that camera? Did you guys see that? What? Whoa. Oh, wait, you can't see that. Look, the universe is breaking. Hang on, let me hide my webcam. Oh my god. Did you guys see it? Ah! It's scary. The webcam's glitching. This is Hiro's room. There's all kind of weird stuff in here, I'll say. Where'd he even get it all from? More importantly, he still hasn't turned up. Which means he can't really complain if I don't get his permission to search his room, right? What? Check the bathroom.
I soundlessly checked the bathroom.
Soundlessly? My bad. My Chromebook died. I'm sorry to hear that. I'm glad you're back. There's nothing in here. It's pretty grungy, though. How does the bathroom even get this dirty? Men, am I right? Ladies? Aren't men the worst?
I think there's something in the cardboard box. It's blueprints for something. And some things made out of, it looks like cardboard, plastic, and plaster.
Oh my god, they're really pinning it on Hiro.
Is this Robo Justice? And it's in Hiro's room. But wait, these blueprints Something about them bothers me. Oh, Robo Justice have the arms bend like this. This is not Hiro's handwriting. That's Hifumi's. Robo Justice blueprints have been added to the Truth Bullets section of your handbook. That's right. Only me. It's a normal bed, pretty much like, or just like the one in my room. Cool. All right, can we look at the glitchy camera? A surveillance camera. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I need to just forget about it. Forget about that. It's going crazy. This is one of the monitors Monokuma appears on. There's no point in worrying about it right now. I just need to forget about it. Okay, I'm leaving. Leave the area? Yes. Makoto, big news. Big news. What's wrong? We found Kyoko. What? Is she okay? Where is she? Wait, I wasn't done. There's more big news.
Just a second.
Robo Justice showed up too. Robo Justice? It's Hiro wearing the costume.
Okay.
Anyway, as long as you can, or as soon as you can, head to the pool on the second floor. To think Hiro and Kyoko would turn up at the same time. Anyway, I have to head to the pool. I ran off to the second floor as fast as I could. What's gonna happen? Hey guys, what are you doing all the way over there? Kyoko and...
I mean...
Phew, man, I've had the worst day.
Hiro? Kyoko, what the hell?
Right.
I found Hiro. He was jammed into the pool room locker. It looked like he was fast asleep, so I kicked him and woke him up.
Don't be mean.
I still can't believe you kicked me. You could have been a little bit gentle about it. Like, I don't know, caress my face or something.
What?
That's creepy.
Anyway, Kyoko, where have you been all this time? You just disappeared all of a sudden, without a trace.
Well,
There was something I had to check up on.
What do you mean?
Never mind.
I can't never mind.
it's nothing.
Never mind.
Oh, she's angry.
Hey.
More importantly,
She says that, but does she have any idea? Does she know people think she might be spying for the mastermind?
And?
first of all, Hiro, you need to explain to us why you're dressed like that.
I mean...
Oh, well, I mean, I have no idea. 1 second I was asleep. Don't even know how that happened. Then I woke up, and then I was here. I don't care. Do something about that costume. It pains me just to look at you.
Huh?
Well,
Let me out of here!
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help?
Why would you make something that you can't take off by yourself?
You got it all wrong!
I didn't make the stupid freaking thing.
It would seem...
There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We don't really have a choice. Let's help him.
Oh, okay, so, I mean, this guy was totally framed. It took everyone's help, but slowly we were able to get Hiro out of the suit. It took a few minutes, but eventually we got all the pieces off.
Woo, free at last.
Isn't it kind of weird how perfectly the suit fits Hiro?
So then,
More to the point, nobody but Hiro would be able to wear that costume.
Wait, what? Hold on a sec.
honestly,
Don't bother trying to act innocent. The blueprints were in your room as well.
is that okay?
In other words, it is obvious to everyone that you made this costume.
That's true. I saw the blueprints myself.
Kyoko, top 10 2D baddies of all time. 100%. 100%. With my voice, oh man. Okay, maybe not my voice, but
Yeah, me too.
Could it be?
Then it's obvious the one who put this costume on and went around attacking everyone
Terrible.
was Hiro.
Shall we tie him up and gag him?
Just
You'd
the
like
worst.
that.
Good idea. We wouldn't want him killing anyone else.
What?
Tie me up?
Hold on, guys. I think that's going a little far.
That's right.
he may be a suspect, but he deserves a fair treatment.
For real, for real.
Yeah, I mean, attacking? Blueprints? I have no idea what you guys are talking about.
What the heck?
You can't talk your way out of this. It's been decided. You killed them.
Please.
This is bullshit. Not my man Hero.
What? Killed who? I have no idea what you're talking about. There must be a fake hero running around.
What are you saying?
You're the only one who can wear this costume. So who else could possibly be the costumed attacker?
What the heck?
How do you know I'm the only one? Maybe you should try it on for yourself before you convict me.
Okay.
Fine, if you're gonna be a jerk about it, I will.
If the suit doesn't fit, you must acquit. Without missing a bit, Hina started putting on the Robo Justice costume.
Huh. See? Look. See how loose it is?
So true. She's wearing a knee pad. She just wears a knee pad around the school to remind everyone she's the ultimate athlete.
I mean, come on. I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
You Gundam weeaboo.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me.
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Remember that for the case.
That's not a very nice thing to say.
Everybody accused she's being a bitch.
I mean, it's not like I made it. I just got caught up in the moment.
True.
Well, either way, now we know for sure, right? I mean, it seems pretty clear that nobody but Hero could have fit into this dumb costume.
Yes. Plot twist of the century, it's not Hero. No! In a huff, Hina took the suit back off again.
Well, now you're all out of excuses.
No, see, it's because you're a girl. If it was another guy, then... Makoto, go ahead. I will not go near that sweaty, stinky suit.
Okay. Against my will, I picked up the pieces off the floor and tried putting them on. It's no good. The arms are too long. There's no way I can wear this.
Just a second.
See, I told you it was impossible.
You are absolutely right. It seems this costume was made to fit Hero's body exactly.
But
Then there's another costume. They must have one that looks the same, but fits them.
Honestly.
If you insist on this line of defense, then show us some evidence.
what the heck?
Evidence?
You claim there's another suit, yes? Then you must find it and show it to us.
What the heck?
Just the worst.
Who cares? Hero's the only one without an alibi during this whole thing anyway.
That's terrible.
Which is how we know it was him.
What?
I mean, is that really true? I have no idea what's been happening. Could someone, tell me?
Robo Justice's costume has been added to the truth bullets. Okay. Is there anything else in the locker? There's a big locker near the pool. Nothing. Got it.
What the heck?
If you don't tell me what's going on, how am I supposed to understand? I think I've figured out that someone's been killed, right? Hey, Makoto, who was it?
Well, 2 people were killed. Taka and Hifumi.
What?
What? 2 people?
Just the worst.
Why are you freaking out? You did it.
Please.
I did not.
Huh?
Wait, hold on. If those 2 are the ones that were killed,
How about that?
that's it. I know who did it.
So then,
You may as well tell us then.
Taka and Ifumi were fighting over Alter Ego, right?
I'm at least 30% right.
Which means Alter Ego and or Chihiro must have done it.
correct.
I see. That's unfortunate.
Please.
Huh? Unfortunate?
What the heck?
Stop trying to trick us. Just admit that you did it, okay?
I'm telling you, you got it all wrong.
Oh, so bad.
I know. That note.
Note?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door. And here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we could use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
Who was the only person in the rec room? Only other person in the rec room was Celeste. Am I right or am I right? Sure, she had a picture of Robo Justice carrying Hifumi, but don't you think Hifumi was in on this little weird Lolita murder plot? It was Hifumi working with her. He would do anything for her because she was his goth mommy. Come on. This case is closed. But the last thing I remember is going to the rec room. Then for some reason I fell asleep.
Hey.
The real killer probably drugged me or something.
Just the worst.
Not a chance.
So,
No, hold on. He could be onto something. The nurse's office did have chemicals that could do that.
Huh?
What? Really? I told you. Someone's trying to set me up. A secret passage? A chance to escape? Someone wrote all that to trick me. Even if that's true, you must be a dumb fish to bite every piece of bait that floats out in front of you. Well, after being trapped here so long, even if you know it's a lie, you still gotta check, right? They preyed on my desire to get out of here. They deceived me. I still don't buy it.
Don't be mean.
Well, you should buy it.
Just a second.
Okay, then show us that note. With pleasure. I have it right here in my, pocket.
No way.
Looks like I lost it. Yeah, sure. Please, you gotta believe me. I wouldn't hurt a fly. As I said before, if you want us to believe you, you must produce evidence. Can you show us the note? I have no particular issue with what you claim, but if you want us to believe you, give us a reason. Ooh, what the heck? For serious? Yasuhiro's account has been added to the truth bullets.
Now then, shall we resume our investigation? There's no time to waste before the class trial begins.
Why do we need to keep investigating? We already know who did it.
What the heck?
Why did you kill them? Tell us, Hero.
No, it's like I said.
Just the worst.
Was it really to get the money Monokuma offered us? Yeah, that must be it. You must be totally broke, and that's why. I don't think this guy cares about money. He said he paid $2 million for a fake crystal ball.
Wait, that's a false accusation. Someone help me.
What are you saying?
Just be thankful we haven't bound and gagged you.
If you have time to yell and carry on, you have time to search for your evidence, right?
What?
Ah, you're right. I need to look for the second suit and that note. Feet don't fail me now.
I guess I'd better get back to guard duty. I was gonna ask Toko or Genocide Jack to switch with me. But if she and Sakura got into a fight, we'd have a catastrophe on our hands. Well, bye. One by one, everyone peeled away.
Makoto.
Do you have a second? Huh? I want you to help me with the investigation.
It would seem...
It looks like I got a late start on this one, so I need to make up some ground.
Sure, I don't mind helping. But can you promise me something? Later, when we have time, will you tell me why you disappeared?
Why is that?
No. Okay. Sounds good, Kyoko.
To reject me so simply.
Anyway,
I need your help. You don't mind, do you?
Okay.
shall we go?
Thanks. Now then, shall we?
Hey,
We makes me want to blow my brains out. We are just like accusing literally everyone. She's your classic female gamer lady. Classic Gmail. Classic Gmail. Classic female game archetype anime edition. There we go. So Makoto, first I'd like to examine the corpses.
Examine the corpses? I can't believe I'm hearing that from the girl the same age as me.
correct.
Dead bodies don't lie, you know. They tell the truth far more easily than the living.
Hey,
Wouldn't you agree?
How am I supposed to answer?
anyway,
We have to hurry before the class trial begins again.
Yeah, you're right.
Okay then, show me where the bodies are.
They're in the repository. Then I guess we should head that way for now.
Well, then why did you start me on the second stairs case place? Why did you start me on the second story? Alright. Let's get our bearings. We're headed the right way. The bodies are moved again. What's happening? Okay. Hifumi and Taka. For a moment, Kyoko seemed to go rigid, but only for a moment.
So then,
Well then, let's get started. She crouched next to Taka without hesitation. Speed, I am speed. I might need some speed. She crouched down next to Taka and without hesitation began poking and prodding the bodies.
I knew it.
The Monokuma file was right. They were killed using similar weapons. Her movements were so smooth. She was so calm. It was putting me in a trance that I can't explain. Seeing how comfortable she was made me feel a little more comfortable. I started to have to hide my pants. Do I talk to her now?
I see.
Makoto, I found something.
You did?
Hey,
You remember the wristwatch Taka always wore on his left hand?
Yeah, totally. He did?
whew,
Are you so oblivious to the people around you? Do you dislike other people that much?
No, that's not it. Anyway, so you said he had a watch?
so then,
Take a look. It's broken. You can see the hands aren't moving, right? It most likely broke when he had his encounter with his assailant. The comfort in his dead. So true. And if you notice, the hands are frozen at just past 6 o'clock.
So that would mean the watch was broken sometimes just after 6.
that's right.
But last night, Taka's watch definitely wasn't broken.
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting? Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch.
Oh, see, I did notice.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls!
In other words,
So if it worked at 10 last night, it couldn't have been broken at 6 p.m.
Meaning it must have happened at 6 this morning.
Broken wristwatch. Very nice.
however,
And that's not all. Look at Taka's left hand. Oh, I mean, nobody noticed that until Kyoko. We're giving her softballs. He appears to be gripping something.
You're right. There's something white in there.
Makoto,
Can you try and pry it out?
Me?
because
Rigor mortis has already set in. Boys are better suited to this kind of manual labor, right?
You just want to see me work it, girl. Okay. As much as I didn't want to, I grasped Taka's cold hand. The ice-cold hand was nearly enough to cause my heart to stop beating. After some effort, I was finally able to free the object from his tightly clenched fist.
Jizz.
It's jizz. That's disgusting. A piece of paper?
hey,
Was that all he had in his hand?
Yeah, that's it. It's just jizz. Doesn't seem like much of a clue, does it?
is that right?
I wonder about that.
Kyoko then turned to Hifumi's body.
So then,
Let's check Ifumi's body now. Perhaps he's left a few clues of his own. There's definitely more surface area to work with. I'm gonna wait to turn the paper over until like I need it in the case.
Wait, I thought of one more thing. What's on the other side of the paper? Oh my god.
The biggest problem wait, hang on. The biggest problem I have right now, why did you have to say biggest?
Is how the killer was able to move Hifumi's massive ass from the nurse's office where it was discovered to here, the repository, all the way from the first floor to the third, and without anyone noticing. I just can't see how that's possible. Further, it seems that Hifumi died from a blow to the head. He was most likely killed using Justice Hammer 3, which we found in the nurse's office, but when we found his body in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered in blood. But now they're spotless. Does that mean somebody wiped his glasses clean? But who would do that? And why?
Are we done? So,
So, did you find anything?
indeed,
I did, more than I expected to be honest. Look at this.
A wad of paper?
that's right.
Hifumi had it, hid it on him.
Hidden?
Indeed.
He'd stuffed it in his pants, so I can only assume he'd hidden it on purpose. You see, nobody would go in those pants.
In his pants. Wait, so you...
Why is that?
It was just his pants, not like his socks or something.
Oh, okay, that makes it better. I don't know what that means.
Hey,
Anyway, let's take a look at the paper. Go ahead, Makoto. Open it up.
When I think of how it was stuffed down his pants, it's like, it better be important, Hifumi, or I'll never forgive you for this. No. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m. Oh my god. So that means Hifumi got a note, and Taka probably got a note, because Celeste and Hifumi are definitely working together on this. Am I right, or am I right?
So...
That sounds very familiar.
That's it. It's the same thing Hiro said. That he was telling us the truth.
However...
Although it's not exactly the same, is it?
Last night, someone slipped a weird note under my door, and here's what it said. I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else. For now, let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
The time is different. Hiro told us that the note said to meet after 1. But the note that they wrote to Hifumi asked him to meet at 6.
Is that right?
Hold on. Just because Hifumi had the note doesn't mean it was meant for him.
Huh?
So...
Wow, Kyoko's already figured this out. Part of this has been torn off, right? I think there's likely some meaning here. And Taka had jizz in his hands, right? So maybe Hifumi and Taka...
There's some meaning to part of it being ripped. Could you explain it a little bit more?
Think carefully.
Hey.
Why would he have been clutching that scrap of paper so tightly?
I have no idea. Oh my god, Taka's piece of paper said, I'm being murdered by a killer's name, someone please help me. And it was just then I remembered to turn over the paper, and it said, the ending of the game.
So then...
What if it wasn't just a scrap of paper when he was holding it? What if it was something more important? And how would something important like that become a mere scrap of paper? That's what you need to answer. The note Hifumi had has been added. See, they don't call it Hifumi's note. You know why? Because it's not.
Hey.
And while we're at it, I should tell you one other thing. The 2 victims this time definitely had the e-handbooks on them. So the handbooks have nothing to do with how the murders were carried out. Not that there was any reason to think they were connected to the killings in the first place.
So you're saying I don't have to think about the handbooks this time, right?
Is that right?
If you didn't want to have to think about them at all, I wouldn't have gone out of my way to mention it. All I said was that they weren't used to help carry out the murders.
So they weren't the murder weapon.
There may come a point, however, where a handbook may play a role.
A handbook may play a role? I don't think I understand. But if Kyoko thinks it's important, I better keep it in mind.
E-handbook has been added to the truth bullets. Bing bong. Is it time?
Are you excited? Are you pumped?
Yes.
It's time for the class trial to begin. Like the bright
Let's go.
burst of fireworks, like the flash of a soul clashing with life and death. And so, with no further ado, everyone please meet at the usual spot.
Who's ready?
Make your way to the red door on the first floor of the
Yeah. All right, let's go.
It would seem...
It's unfortunate. Bro's jizzing from Kyoko's smarts. I really am. It's unfortunate, but I suppose this is where our investigation comes to an end. You'll have to figure out the rest for yourself and come to the proper conclusion.
Yeah, you're right.
Shall we go?
Well, we'd better get going.
Okay.
Let's go. OMG, there's less of you now.
Everyone had heard Monokuma's proclamation, and they were gathered by the red door. And as soon as we were all there...
Monokuma
There's
appears!
2 of them! Hello! He's multiplied?
Wrong.
Nope, not multiplication. It just looks that way because of an illusion. I'm moving so fast it only looks like I've multiplied. Can you guys tell which one is the real Monokuma?
Whew.
Can we just get on the elevator already?
Boy, tough crowd.
You're not playing along.
Stop talking.
We're not here to play with you, Piggy.
Okay.
Fine.
Hey!
Then if everyone's here and ready to go, please board the pain train, or elevator. I'll see you guys down there.
Let's go.
Okay then, shall we?
Please.
Hold on, I'm not mentally prepared yet.
What the heck?
You'll never be mentally prepared. You can't run anymore, hero. You're gonna pay for your sins.
What the heck?
I told you already, I didn't do it for serious.
That reminds me, did you ever find the other costume or the note?
Well, no, but...
How unfortunate that it would seem we have our culprit.
Nah.
This is not the time to start using slurs, hero.
Hey,
This isn't the place to talk about it. Save your accusations for when we get to the courtroom.
That's right.
I'm gonna pull a Nikito. Hey, God.
She's right. Let's get down there first. Then the story can really begin.
Yeah, good idea. That's right. I have to do it. I can't let whoever killed Hifumi and Taka get away with it. For everyone who's still alive. And for the two that lost their lives.
Hifumi was guilty. We don't have to feel bad for him. He got what was coming to him.
The one who killed Hifumi and Taka. The one who killed two of our friends. The killer is... someone right here. Right here. You see this? Someone right here.
You guilty bee.
I took one last deep breath and exhaled, and exhaled slowly. I began to walk towards the elevator. Once everyone was aboard, the doors closed on their own.
Just wait till the second game.
I'm so excited!
And the steel box began to move.
Let's do it.
The clunking of the elevator kept us company as we fell further and further down. There was no going back. Until we settled all this, we couldn't go anywhere.
True.
I'm not sure how long it was before the elevator came to a stop. The elevator doors slid open, opening up to a cruel fate.
What?
When I see all you guys gathered together like this, I realize just how few of you there are left. Your school life is slowly reaching its climax.
Just the worst.
Only because of you.
Why? Why are you making us do such cruel things to each other?
What?
Do you really hate me so much? But I'm so cute.
Come on.
Me, literally every day.
Stop goofing around and begin the trial.
Don't rush me. Of course I'm going to start it. I would never be like, stay tuned for the action-packed class trial after this commercial break.
Yoo-hoo!
I'd never hold out on you like that. Okay, let's begin. Get to your assigned seats.
Learn how to speak.
And so, the curtain opened once again. A deadly judgment, a deadly deception, a deadly betrayal, a deadly riddle, a deadly defense, a deadly faith, a deadly class trial.
Do I want to save? Yeah, let's save. Let's save. Okay. We should have a new skill, I believe. See? We've done it. Allows you to reload 2 bullets at once, effective during the bullet time battle. That sounds good. Cool, man. Cool. That's awesome. I think we got this one in the bag. 0 deaths. By the way, I only have 2 chapters left.
Let's
Wow,
begin
this is
with a basic
this is
explanation of
flying.
the class trial. So, your votes will determine the results.
That's good for me. You know why? Because I'm just ready to finish everything that I have in life. That way my life can end.
If you can figure out who done it, then only they will receive punishment. But if you pick the wrong one,
You're all dead.
then I'll punish everyone besides the blackened, and the one that deceived everyone else will graduate. Now then, to begin with,
We already know who did it.
Shut up, you idiot.
was that?
It was Hiro. He does not have an alibi for when the murders took place, and we found him in that suit.
That's how you know Celeste is guilty, because we all expect we ought to be that stupid, but Celeste going and accusing people right off the bat. This is unlike you.
Don't try and deny it. You killed them.
I didn't. Someone knocked me out. I was asleep the whole time. I don't know anything about it.
I believe you, buddy.
Shut your murdering mouth, murderer!
It's all the women against him.
Who are you calling a murderer?
I am sorry to say, Hero, but we do have evidence. Blueprints for the suit. Parts we assume were used to build it, and all of it was found in your room.
True.
You have to admit, the evidence is quite compelling. It points to you as having created the suit and wearing it while committing crime after crime.
How many times do I have to tell you? I don't know. I don't know.
Why does Celeste have an AI Russian voice? I don't know. I think it's fake though, because she did like show herself when she got angry once, and she sounded like a classic white girl. Is Iro really the killer? Or before anything else, we have to make that clear. It's time for me to step up. I'm the ultimate defense lawyer. I can get murderers out of anything. All right, 0 deaths. Here we go. Okay.
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts, they are all proof enough that you are the culprit.
I don't know anything about that stuff. It's not true. It's a conspiracy.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No.
She's secretly
just
Japanese.
Hold on a second.
I thought that's what she wanted me to believe. Compelling evidence that Iro is the killer. Is that really true?
Everything we found in your room. The blueprints, the suit parts,
I don't
they
remember
are
how
all
to
proof
change that.
enough
Oh, okay.
that you are the culprit.
I don't
Did I
know
miss it
anything
again?
about that stuff.
Crap.
It's not true. It's
Okay.
a conspiracy.
All right.
Hero, why? Why did you kill them?
No.
Yasuhiro's
just hold
message
on a
is
second.
the. Hang on. That's the one that has different handwriting. Okay. Yes. That's what I need. Yasuhiro's
Everything we
message.
found in your room.
Not that part.
The blueprints,
This
the
part.
suit parts, they are
Boom! Bam! Look at my accuracy. Headshot. He's like lightning.
Are we sure Hero really made those blueprints?
That's what I'm saying.
What do you mean?
Well, take a look at this. It's the note that Hero wrote, asking everyone to meet up after Alter Ego disappeared.
Get him, Makoto.
The handwriting's obviously different, wouldn't you say? When you compare it to the blueprints.
There's no way you could think the same person made both of them.
True.
Unless that person made it a point to disguise their handwriting.
Also, is she just wearing a bow tie on her neck? Is she wearing a turtleneck? I can't tell where that bow tie actually is. Headshot 223. She's a baddie Roxaline. Nice.
No, the differences are
They're
bigger than that.
spitting over there.
Come on. I'm not smart enough to think of trying to change my handwriting anyway.
So Makoto, are you saying you don't think Hero's the culprit?
That's what I'm saying.
And he's not the only one. I think Hero's innocent as well.
Oh, it took your time to say it, Drumpgami.
Then who was in that Robo-Justice suit? Is it like Hero said? Was there really someone running around in a second suit?
No.
The suspicious individual hidden within the suit. Go ahead, Makoto. Tell them who it was.
And of course he passes it off to me.
So? Who was in the Robo-Justice suit?
The suspicious individual in question, the one that must have been in the suit. The Illuminati! Yes!
I got it! Other than Hero, I can't think of anyone else it could have been. Obviously, he was the one in that particular suit. And we never found any kind of second suit.
Then there can be no doubt. Hero is the prime suspect.
That doesn't make any sense. You just said Hero didn't do it.
Yes.
It makes perfect sense. Hero was the suspicious individual in the suit, but he's not the culprit.
That's right.
So what you're saying is...
I am the spy. I know you are, Sakura. You can't hide from me.
That's right. The culprit in this case has nothing to do with being in the Robo-Justice suit.
What?
It's a red herring.
Now that's a bold assumption.
And what reason do you have to make such a statement? You do have a reason, yes?
Of course. But before we get to that, there's something else we need to clarify first. So let's get that out of the way.
I'm president.
Hey, stop trying to boss us
I
around.
never lost an election.
All things have a proper order.
So what is it? What needs to be clarified?
We must clarify the method of transportation for Taka's lifeless body.
Okay, that should be a cart.
It would seem that his corpse was moved using certain particular items. Makoto, can you tell us what they were?
Things that were used to move Taka's body. They must have been the dolly. Hang on, I'm just trying to see if there's other things that they want me to say.
I got it!
There's still one more thing. Okay, and the tarp.
I got it!
Yes!
They were a dolly and a tarp, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
What's with the attitude?
So, let's see if I can explain. Taka's body disappeared from the equipment room, and then we rediscovered it in the repository.
Can't believe I'm getting a break from talking.
And when we found it for the second time, it was wrapped in a blue tarp, right? It was the same tarp that, up until then, was stored in the equipment room.
This is obvious so far. I don't know what kind of twist they're trying to make
So
here.
the killer must have seen it there, and decided to use it when they moved Taka's body.
Okay.
That way, they wouldn't leave any bloodstains while they were moving it.
Okay, that explains the tarp. And the dolly?
Same thing. I'm sure the dolly was in the equipment room when we first found Taka's body there.
I believe it.
But when the body disappeared, so did the dolly. Later, when Taka's body reappeared in the repository...
That's beautiful, Morisaki. Did you write that yourself? That's really
so
nice.
did the dolly.
In other words, you think they used the dolly to move the body. Am I right?
I'm gonna sing the Rock's Glock in the key of E today.
But are you sure you are not mistaken?
Huh?
Hey.
Are you absolutely positive the dolly was in the equipment room when we found Taka's body? That dolly was made specifically for moving large objects between the repository and the art room.
How do you know?
It would be very strange indeed to discover it had made its way to the equipment room.
It's bloody.
Is it not possible that it was in the repository all along, and you simply didn't realize it?
No.
She's raised an objection. How do you respond?
I think she's stupid.
There is no shame in
Yes,
being
sir.
wrong. Nobody expects much from you anyway.
Listen here, you
We have
whore.
all accepted the fact that you rarely understand what is going on around you.
What a bitch. Wow, I've never had anyone sound so nice while being so mean. But maybe I can change her mind. If I could just explain it to them why the dolly must have been moved from the equipment room to the repository. A new element has been added to bullet time battles. Oh, great. Let's talk about reloading. Starting with this next bullet time battle, we're going to add one more ingredient to the recipe. On the bottom of the screen, underneath the tempo marker, you'll see your ammo count. Up until now, there really hasn't been a limit on how you destroy your opponent's statements. But from now on, just locking on and pressing the left mouse button won't be enough to handle them. Now it will cost you 1 bullet to destroy a single remark. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, no matter how locked on you are. What? If you keep playing this game, I can't be associated to you. Green, if you keep being mean, I can't be responsible for what happens in your life, okay? Listen, if you want me to play Counter-Strike, I have to have people to play Counter-Strike with, alright? That's just the rules of the game. I'm not gonna solo queue on that silly game and have people saying the N-word left and right on my stream. I'm done with it. Once you run out of bullets, you can't destroy any more statements, Green. Suck my toes and call me Santa. I'd gladly do that. However, you can reload by pressing the tab key. Just like locking on. You'll have to press the tab key in time with the tempo marker. Basically, just remember that the tab key now has a functioning along with the rice mod. I can't remember any of this. You will automatically reload at the start of fever time, and your ammo will not decrease. Oh, but if your action difficulty is set to gentle, you won't have to reload at all. In which case, you can ignore everything I just said. Well then, good luck. Okay, what am I doing? The moment of truth? Oh, we're already here. That's why they're telling me. Okay.
You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic.
I can do this.
Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst. You miserable wretch. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
We're doing it.
Do your
We're
worst.
doing it. Oh God.
You
Oh.
have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool.
I forget how to play the game.
So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere.
I'm scared.
Do your worst. You
We're
miserable
doing it.
wretch.
Yes.
I cannot agree. You are a fool.
We're kicking her ass.
Do your worst. You miserable wretch. You have it wrong. I cannot agree. You are a fool. So pathetic. Lies will get you nowhere. Do your worst.
What is happening? Ah!
You
Ah, I gotta
miserable wretch.
reload. Oh my God, she's kicking my
cannot
ass.
agree. You are a fool.
I forgot how to play the game. I hate you. Just shut up. Wow, she almost had me there.
If you're asking for proof that the dolly moved, I have it right
Why did I
here.
have to do all that?
When I found the dolly in the repository, one of the wheels had a blood stain on it.
She really kicked my ass.
There was a pool of blood in the equipment room with a tire mark in it that matched the dolly wheel's tread. The killer probably rolled the dolly through the blood on accident as they wheeled the body out of the
Why
room.
did that need a whole Guitar Hero battle to
And
it?
as the blood dried on the tire, they moved the body into the repository.
I don't understand what's going on.
So there's my proof that the dolly was used to move Taka's body.
Well done.
Yeah. Jeez, does Celeste really hate me that much?
Well, anyway, that was just something we had to get out of the way. Let's get back to the main subject.
Man, I can't make any more mistakes in this trial.
Yeah, the subject of how Robo Justice didn't do it. Because if it's not a killer robot, then what kind of robot is it?
I love her robot.
I'm not sure that really matters.
I'd be happy to explain why the occupant of the suit couldn't possibly be the killer.
Give it to him, Byakuya.
If you look back on how the body was transported, it will become immediately
Can't
obvious.
even bend forward in the suit at the waist.
If I look at how the body was moved, it'll be clear why the person in the suit could have done it. What does he mean by that?
I figured it out. Let's make sure Robo Justice costume's loaded.
As we know, Taka was killed in the equipment
There we
room.
go.
And from there, the body was moved to the repository, correct?
Yeah, the culprit wrapped the body in the tarp, then loaded it onto the dolly and wheeled it off, right?
Now, keep in mind that the dolly doesn't have a handle.
Right.
Well, yeah, but even without a handle, all you'd have to do is bend over.
No, you can't bend over, you idiot. I hate you, you suck.
You're
Anyway.
absolutely right that you could push a dolly without a handle if you stoop down low. But if you were wearing that suit, do you think you could actually get into a position like that?
Exactly.
What do you mean?
Think back to what you said when we were all checking out the suit together. Remember?
You idiots.
I'm blind as a bat in here. Can't see my feet at all. I'm surprised you got anywhere in this thing.
I'm telling you, it wasn't me. Your friend who got you into Danganronpa, his favorite character is Celeste. What is wrong with that person?
And not to mention, you totally can't bend at the waist. Seems like a pretty obvious oversight.
Person sounds like a masochist.
When you're in that suit, not only can you not see your feet, but you can't even bend at the waist.
So true.
Am I right about that?
Now that you mention it, yeah.
Keep your mouth shut,
Seems like it'd be awfully hard to push that
I'm
dolly
not hitting you
if
because you're a
couldn't
lady. I'm
bend
hitting you
over.
because you're dumb.
Well, what's to stop you from simply
Keep your mouth
pushing the
shut,
dolly with your
Celeste.
feet?
When you can't even see your feet? You really think someone could kick the dolly all that way?
Yeah, it'd be totally impossible. Not that I can say for sure myself.
My favorite character is Toko.
On top of that, if you were wearing such a rigid, cumbersome suit,
how would you hurt people?
It's very unlikely you would have the dexterity to go about wrapping the body in a tarp.
That's all true.
Well, I mean, isn't that just a matter of taking off the suit when you're ready to move the body?
Yes. There's absolutely no chance that the costume was taken off, because once it's on, you can't take it off by yourself. Hero's not strong enough.
I got it!
True.
I don't think taking off the suit was an option. If you remember...
I don't know what's up with this thing, but I can't actually get it off. A little help? How would you make something that you can't take off by yourself? I didn't make the stupid friggin' thing. There's a clasp on the back that's keeping you from getting it off. It looks pretty sturdy. I don't think you can get it off on your own. We really don't have a choice. Let's help him.
That's true. It seems impossible to put the suit on or take it off without help.
Yes.
Then, you really can't take it off by yourself? Hero wasn't just making it up?
You were there!
Of course I wasn't making it up.
If he could have gotten it off by himself, I don't think he would have let us see him wearing it.
True.
Showing up in the suit was basically an invitation for everyone to suspect it.
Like switching your rooms with your girlfriend or something, Makoto?
Yeah, that's right!
So, it's really, really true that Robo-Justice couldn't have moved the dolly?
To be clear, whoever did move the body,
I'm just gonna accuse
it couldn't have been Hero in the robot suit, correct?
Correct.
No, wait. Just a second, if you please. Have you forgotten about the picture that I
Your
took?
fake picture. What am I drinking? Oh, right here is a chi sparkling juice, pomelo, and we're gonna follow it up. We're already done with it. I'm a thirsty boy this morning. Then we're gonna have a Zevia cola flavored. Celeste's name is actually Celestia. I don't know why it's calling her Celeste. She likes to be just called Celeste. It's Celestia Ludenberg. Celestia Ludenberg. Ready for this? Oh, that's good.
You all got a good look at it, did you not? The image of Hifumi being dragged away by Robo-Justice?
That you doctored, you made Hifumi pose for?
If whoever was in that suit is not the culprit, how do you explain that?
How do you know anyone's in the suit?
Besides, do you remember what the now deceased Hifumi said?
How did you get hurt? That guy hit me. What guy? Robo-Justice, or that's what I decided to call him just now. Oh, he was never supposed to know that it was Robo-Justice. Actually, it's Tiko Yatsuhiro. Actually, the picture that they took might have been Yasuhiro, but he was already passed out, you know? You know? He wasn't supposed to know his name was
So long as those
Robo-Justice.
facts exist, the proper conclusion is beyond question. The individual inside the suit and the culprit are one and the same. It was Hero, without a doubt.
You're a lying whore.
Yeah. Yeah, that's gotta be right.
And you're stupid.
Hold on a second.
I got you, Hero.
It's still far too early to reach that conclusion.
Mama Kyoko's
Besides,
right.
there's no hurry to decide who did it. Before we rush to a verdict, shouldn't we explore every single possibility?
Every single area of each other's bodies.
Instead of seizing on one viewpoint, the truth is uncovered by analyzing things from every angle.
Perhaps, but where do we go from here?
Oh, I'll tell you.
Let's review this series of unfortunate events from the beginning. Maybe we'll uncover something new.
What a pain in the ass!
I don't disagree, but our lives are on the line. If this is what it takes, we have to do it.
I'm glad you're on board.
Plus, maybe we'll get to find out where the heck Kyoko was when everything went down.
Nosy
All
bitch.
right then, let's take another look back at
You
what
shut up.
happened.
You can't remember anything, but you can remember that she didn't want to talk about
suppose
it?
we could start with this morning. 4 of us gathered together in the dining hall. Makoto,
My
Hina,
e-girl mommy
Kyoko, and myself.
Yes.
We waited there for quite a while, but nobody else showed up, so we went to look for everyone. That was around 8 a.m.
All right, we're getting the timeline here.
And as soon as we split up, Kyoko went missing.
Soon after that, Hina found Celeste in the rec room and quickly came to get Makoto and me.
It seems I was unconscious for about an hour after I was attacked by my mystery assailant. I know it was an hour because I remember being attacked a little after 7.
She's making this all
That
up.
was when we
Remember.
saw Celeste's picture and discovered that her assailant had been wearing a strange costume. As it turns out, it was Robo Justice.
Robo Justice, or is what I want to call him right now. Good job, Hifumi, you fucking idiot.
It also soon became clear that this same Robo Justice had abducted Hifumi.
True.
We were soon joined in our search by Byakuya and Toko, and then went on to find Hifumi in the library. He was injured, so we took him to
Fake.
the nurse's office
Faker.
and resumed our search for the suspect.
Fake idiot.
But not long after leaving the nurse's office.
Oh, what's wrong? I saw the shadow. Something's moving around at the top of the stairs.
When Celeste told us that, we decided to split up and search the second floor. And soon after that,
I saw someone moving around on the 3rd floor, and I yelled out to everyone as soon as I did.
Hashtag fuck Celeste. Hashtag rep the hashtag gang. She was sending us on a wild goose chase. Goose.
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, that strange costumed man. He ran off as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
and then...
Bullshit! Yeah. Huh? What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
At that point, we decided to divide up into 2 groups.
We've heard this 16 times, and I'm gonna let him explain it one more
Celeste,
time.
Hina, and I went back to the nurse's office, while Sakura, Byakuya, and Toko chased after the suspect. When we got back to the nurse's office, we found Hifumi, and that's when we heard the body discovery announcement.
But it was at the same
I
time that
left
they
Celeste
did.
and Hina there and headed back to the 3rd floor to let the others know what had happened.
Meanwhile, we had just discovered Taka's body in the equipment room. We must have found both bodies at almost exactly the same time, because we heard the same announcement not long after we discovered his body.
And that's when I told you guys about Hifumi.
Bullshit.
Then the 3 of us headed for the nurse's office.
That's some bullshit writing right there.
But right after we left the physics lab, we ran into Celeste, who'd arrived after us. And she told us something very surprising.
I'm gay. Hifumi's body has disappeared.
We rushed back to the nurse's office and saw that she was right.
Then we remembered we'd left Toko passed out in the equipment room, so we hurried back again.
This... It can't be happening.
Are we hallucinating all this or something?
But when we got there, we discovered
Hey,
that
no
Taka's
spoilers.
body had also gone missing.
Stop it, Morisaki. They're not supposed to know Makoto is the ultimate mastermind.
Next thing we knew, we were searching the school for 2 missing dead bodies. And after some time...
Celeste informed us that she'd found the bodies, and we all headed to the repository.
That's right.
Which is where we rediscovered the corpses.
But the door was locked.
I think that about covers it.
I see. The whole thing sounds exceptionally complicated.
I agree. Hiro couldn't have been involved.
It certainly seems to me that these are not a simple series of connected events.
True.
Okay, well, if that's true, then what?
Open your eyes, Makoto.
Rather than a single series of events, I think we have to consider each murder a separate situation. And from there, we can uncover the contradictions surrounding all of them.
All right.
Now then, let's get started, beginning with what happened to Taka.
The contradictions hidden in what happened to Taka. In order to uncover the truth of this case, I have to find them, no matter what. bullets are we working with? Broken wristwatch, Monokuma file number 3, Yasuhiro's message. Okay.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Let's make
I
sure the
wonder
broken
if
wristwatch.
he died before Hifumi, or perhaps it was after.
We already know what order they were killed in. Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death came from a swing of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
What? Just because that number is different? The order that the Justice Hammers were used in to commit the murders. Something about that is bothering me.
So, regarding Taka's death, I wonder if he died before he...
Okay, is Yasuhiro's message... Is that just the meet me here? Meet me in the dining hall, it says... Okay. It has to be.
Or perhaps
Broken
it was
wristwatch.
after?
We already know what order they were killed in.
What
Taka
order?
came last.
What makes you say that?
Hang on.
Because of the numbering of the
Justice Hammers.
Okay, the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with Justice Hammer 3, while Taka's death
But
came
what does
from a
that have to
swing of
do?
Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
Okay, Taka's was at 6 a.m. and Hifumi's was
So, regarding Taka's
at
death,
7.
I wonder if
She's
he
saying
died before Hifumi.
Taka came after.
Or perhaps it
That
was
can't
after?
be right because
We
of the
already
broken
know
wristwatch.
what order they were killed in.
Okay,
Taka came last.
What makes you say
the
that?
order. But then I'm gonna say the
Because
broken
of the
wristwatch.
Numbering of the Justice Hammers.
Fuck, that's wrong, guys. Come on, Makoto, don't scare me like that. Makes me think something weird is going on.
Shoot!
I need to think about it one more time. There must be a contradiction in there somewhere. Fuck.
So, regarding Taka's death,
Yeah, let's look at Mastermind, or Monokuma, number 3. The victims were Hifumi. Cause of death for each is a blow to the head. It is thought they were both killed with a similar weapon. Hang on. Broken wristwatch. It was confirmed that as of late last night, the watch still worked, which means it must have been broken the morning when he was attacked. 6 o'clock. Okay, let's not fuck
I
this up.
wonder if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
We already know what order they were killed
What
in.
order?
Taka came last.
Alright.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice Hammers.
It's true that Hifumi was killed with
The
Justice Hammer
numbering.
3, while Taka's death came from a
The
swing
order.
of Justice Hammer 4.
See? So it's obvious Taka came after.
But we can't just say that because of that. The order that the Justice Hammers were used to commit the murder. Something about that is bothering me.
So, regarding
The
Taka's
order.
death, I
The
wonder
order.
if he died before Hifumi. Or perhaps it was after?
Okay, let me just grab this.
We already know what order they were killed in.
What order?
Taka came last.
What makes you say that?
Because of the numbering of the Justice.
Alright, they like
No,
that.
that's wrong.
I don't like when they make me, they can't force me to the corner. If they said, hey, write all about
on.
what you know
There's no reason to
I would
assume
write an
that
essay.
the hammers were used in the same order as their numbers.
and prove the guilty party. But when they make me do this one out of one thing, 1-to-1, beep-a-bop, it's terrifying.
If anything, that's just another way the killer tried to disguise their
Yes, I
actions.
agree.
So you're saying the culprit wanted us to think the hammers were used in order, but in reality, Taka was killed before Hifumi?
It's alright, we're close to death, but we're not there.
Okay then, let's see the proof.
Evidence that proves Taka was killed before Hifumi. I feel like there was something. That must be the wristwatch. Hangman's Gambit. Oh shit. Wristwatch. It's gotta be. Yeah. I feel good about this. Where's I? Damn. I am killing it. Killing it! Wrist. Watch. Come on! See! Give me a C. This is exhilarating. H. Come on, stop hiding behind that fucking C. Yes!
Now I understand. I've got it. Taka's wristwatch. See? Look.
Yes.
It broke.
I am
with
the
hands
mastermind.
Pointing just past 6 o'clock.
It must have gotten broken when he was attacked by the killer. Because as of last night,
Hey, you! How long were you gonna keep us waiting?
Taka's irritated voice pierced the air as he stared pointedly at his wristwatch.
It's almost 10 o'clock, you know that? Bedtime for all the little boys and girls.
so if it wasn't broken after 6 last night, then he must have been attacked around 6 this morning.
Exactly.
And that would be his official time of death.
You're getting
If
it.
that's true, then he was killed well before Hifumi.
That's right.
And before Celeste was attacked this morning, which happened around 7.
That's right. Taka was killed before any of the other incidents took place.
Attacked. Before she was attacked? Really? Before she set up a little photo shoot with Hifumi? Okay.
That simple fact slipped past all of us. We made the wrong assumption about the order of events, all because of those justice hammers.
We're stupid. Kyoko, you're the only smart one here.
That's exactly why the culprit wrote the numbers on each hammer and had them increase in size.
Classic.
That way, when we saw how they were used in each incident, we'd easily make that wrong assumption.
Gambler's fallacy, am I right, Celeste?
Now, if Taka was killed around 6, then everyone's alibis for his murder go out the window.
That's right.
Because when he was killed, we hadn't met up in the dining hall yet.
That may be true in the case of Taka's murder, but all of our alibis still hold true for Hifumi's death.
That's right. With him, at least, we're all safe.
Safe?
Yeah.
Huh? What was that? That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
When we heard Hifumi screaming, we were all together. Except for Hiro and Kyoko.
Yeah.
Then we all ran down to the nurse's office, and that's where we found his body.
His fake dead body. Fake dead body.
That's totally true. We're all in the clear.
Did anybody even check his pulse?
Oh, I know! They must have recorded him screaming on a tape or something, then played it later on!
If that's true, where's the tape?
I don't know.
Good, Hiro. You were onto something.
Don't just go making stuff up.
You keep on being you, Hiro.
Anyway, we all have rock-solid alibis for when we heard Hifumi scream. Since all of us were there together, clearly none of us could have killed him.
Killed him yet.
And it does not stop there.
The power of yet.
There was also the moment when we discovered his body had disappeared. When his body vanished from the nurse's office, Hina and I were in the bathroom together,
Kissing?
while everyone else was in the equipment room.
Perhaps.
And then there's the disappearance of Taka's body from the equipment room. At that time, we were all gathered together in the nurse's office because of Hifumi going missing.
That's right.
Well, don't forget, I was passed out in the equipment room the whole time.
How could we forget?
Wait, then what if Genocide Jill did it? She could have dragged Taka's body out of there right then!
Even if she could pull that off, there's no way she could have done the same with Hifumi's body.
Guy's fat. No, baby.
Because, as we just established, she was passed out in the equipment room when his body disappeared.
Maybe she was vaping roids, dude.
Besides, I didn't do either of them anyway.
In other words, it is impossible that any of us could have killed Hifumi or moved either of their bodies.
At that time.
On the other hand, Hiro and Kyoko had disappeared, so they most certainly could have done those things.
Anybody but you, huh?
So what now, Kyoko?
Kyoko's probably like... Kyoko's like, figure it out yourself, why don't you? Oh, thanks, Elena. She says those voices are going hard today. Everybody, my wife. My wife!
For now, we can't get fixated on who did it, or we'll just keep going around in circles.
True.
So instead of who, I propose we start talking about how.
Sounds good.
In particular, I think we need to figure out how Hifumi's body got moved.
With his legs.
That's true. We searched everywhere, but we couldn't figure out how to explain his body disappearing. And according to what Celeste said,
We could not have been gone for more than a minute or two, though.
So then, the killer was able to get in and move Hifumi's body in that short amount of time?
It would seem so.
His body apparently disappeared in the 1 minute her and Hina took their eyes off of it.
I'm the miner he's talking to. How dare you, Morisaki?
But to carry that
You
much
freak.
weight from the first floor up to the third in that short amount of time?
We are establishing the new island. This is a safe space. It's called St. Sam's Island. Let's not joke about that.
Oh man, yeah! There's no way! It'd be impossible!
Well, what if I told you there was a way to make the impossible possible?
And she just starts doing magic tricks. Kyoko, I didn't know you could pull a bunny out of a hat. You're amazing.
What? How?
If the dead body were to move itself.
Yes.
The dead body moved on its own?
It wasn't dead.
No! Not another ghost!
I hate these kids.
I don't think it has anything to do with the occult. I think what she's implying is
Makoto, you take it away.
we thought Hifumi was dead, but perhaps in reality he was still alive.
What?
He was alive?
What a transition.
Are you saying Hifumi wasn't carried out of the nurse's office, but simply walked out on his own?
You guys finally made it.
But I mean, we found his body. He was dead.
Perhaps he was simply playing dead.
That's right.
That it isn't possible.
The idea that Hifumi was still alive, is it really possible? Yes! I think so.
Okay. What am I looking for here? What is Celeste's account? Ifumi's body disappeared when Celeste and Ouya left the nurse's office to use the bathroom. Apparently they weren't gone for more than a minute or two. Okay. That seems to be the only thing that makes sense.
There's a chance he was actually still alive.
No, it is impossible. Hifumi was dead, without a doubt.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been found. And that is why the announcement was made.
Are we really so sure about that? Maybe the announcement was intended to signal someone else's discovery.
Someone else's discovery and then the death announcement. We got this. Thought you said you and that man were very good friends.
Are you saying that when
When
we
did
first
I ever
found
say that?
Hifumi in the nurse's office,
How could you accuse
there's
me
a
of stuff
chance
like
he was
that?
actually still alive?
No, it is impossible.
You're not supposed to be spreading
Hifumi
these
was dead,
secrets.
without a doubt.
Come on.
And you know that how?
Surely you heard the body discovery announcement along with the rest of us. Hifumi's dead body had been...
Get out of here! It's like,
No, that's wrong.
no! Psh, get out!
Was the body discovery announcement that was made really intended for Hifumi?
Of course it was. The announcement played right after we discovered his body.
Right at the same time that Taka's was.
But that was also the same time that Taka's body was found.
Your birthday stream playing Counter-Strike with the boys. Oh, one of the boys was Jeffrey Epstein.
That's right.
Damn it.
It wasn't long after finding his body that we heard the announcement.
How did you find out?
So there's a good chance we've made a mistake in there somewhere.
You must be the ultimate lucky student.
I think we've confused whether the announcement was for Hifumi or Taka.
First of all, if 2 bodies had been found, there really should have been 2 announcements.
True.
Maybe Monokuma simply got lazy and rolled them together into one.
No, because he played it again later.
What do you say, Monokuma? Any comment?
You watched the stream? Thank you. I made it just for you.
Well, it's a very sensitive issue, so I can't go into too much detail. But what I can say about the body discovery announcement is that It's only broadcast when 3 or more people find a dead body for the first time.
That's right.
That didn't answer our question, man. We're asking if you're a lazy bum.
No, actually, that was plenty.
Huh?
He said it's only broadcast when a body is discovered for the first time, which means even if we find the same body again later, he won't make the announcement again.
But he did play the announcement again.
If that's true, then why was the announcement made again later on?
Exactly.
Huh? Later on?
Exactly. We heard the body discovery announcement twice.
The second body discovery announcement, the first time it played, is when we found each body in the nurse's office in the equipment room. And the second time was when both bodies were rediscovered.
I got it!
Yes, we got health back! We
heard
needed
it
that!
the second time in the repository, when we rediscovered the 2 bodies.
That's right.
A body has been discovered! After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
I gotta pee so
seem
bad.
weird at the time, but it contradicts what Monokuma just told us, doesn't it?
Exactly. If we were actually rediscovering both bodies, the announcement shouldn't have played.
Then in reality, when the 2 dead bodies were rediscovered, one of them was actually
Alive.
being discovered for the first time.
Oh, yeah.
So, when we found Hifumi the first time in the nurse's office, he wasn't actually dead yet.
I mean, you guys should know that because he was, like, alive in the... Where was that? In the equipment room? When he was like, it's Hero.
Meaning, he wasn't actually found dead until we came upon him in the repository.
And that's just part of it. There's one other thing that leads me to believe he was still alive in the nurse's office.
Oh, I know! Because he was super good at playing dead! Bada bing, bada boom!
Good job.
That is the worst logic I have ever heard. But honestly, I do not think there's anything that can prove he was still alive.
What about his glasses?
Okay then, let's take another look at the events surrounding the discovery of his body. Then it should become clear whether he was really alive or not.
Let's do it.
This whole thing is pointless.
There has to be proof that Hifumi was still alive. I have to find it and show everyone. Alright. Let's do this. Hifumi's glasses. That's the one.
Well, here's one thing we do know. The first time we found Hifumi's body was in the nurse's office. And then, while me and Celeste were in the bathroom, his body disappeared.
Body disappeared.
And the next time we saw his body, it was in the repository.
But when you compare his body before being moved and his body after being moved, other than the change in how it was positioned, there was no notable difference.
Get out of here!
Ah, Shut up, Celeste!
In fact,
All right.
there was
I gotta
one
pee really
clear
quick.
difference between
Really quick.
Hifumi and the nurse's
Really quick.
office
I'm about
and
to
the
pee my
repository.
pants. Hang on. Morisaki thinking I'm not gonna get that it's the glasses. Come on, man. What do it look like?
His glasses. That fact alone proves that he was only playing dead in the beginning.
So true.
Perhaps you'd like to fill the rest of us in?
That was a great
When we
pee.
found Hifumi in the nurse's office, his glasses were covered with blood.
In case anybody was wondering, it was a great pee.
But when we found him again later in the repository,
His glasses had been wiped.
they were spotless. And I found the item he used to wipe them clean in the nurse's office trash can.
The evidence I found in the trash can in the nurse's office was the glasses cleaning cloth.
I got it!
Yes, give me more health. Let's go,
It was a
baby.
glasses cleaning cloth
needed that.
featuring a certain cartoon mascot.
A certain big boobied cartoon mascot.
One look at the bloodstain on the cloth should make things clear.
Only a weeaboo could have this.
This piece of cloth was used to wipe Hifumi's glasses clean. And the mascot on the cloth is the same one that's on the digital camera, right?
Bro's meat was tingling. It sure was.
And whose digital camera was it?
Radiating even.
Hifumi's, of course.
The character was Princess Piggles
Say it.
from Demon Angel Pretty Pudgy Princess, I think.
Pretty pooty prisoner.
I highly doubt anyone but Hifumi would have brought something like this to school.
True.
I see your point. And the only people here who wear glasses are...
Nerds.
I wouldn't be caught dead using a tacky piece of garbage like that.
You tell us.
A few tissues is all I need to keep my glasses clean.
Then there's no question. It belonged to Hifumi.
Her glasses take up half of her face.
So what you're saying is... What exactly?
Hero is all of us.
What I'm
man.
saying is, the blood on his glasses was wiped away using his own glasses cleaning cloth.
True.
Even if that is true, it does not mean he wiped the blood off himself.
But who would benefit from a clean pair of glasses other than the glasses owner?
So true.
That's a good point.
Then it must have been him, right?
So let's assume that Hifumi was still alive in the nurse's office.
Let's.
He pretends to be dead. Then when he's alone, he wipes his glasses clean so he can see. Then he stands up and walks out on his own 2 feet. And with that, the impossible task of moving his copious corpse becomes possible,
His
wouldn't you say?
fat, big ass donk.
But then, if he was just pretending to be dead, what was with all that blood? Was it paint or
We
something?
found fake blood.
The fridge in the nurse's office contains packs of blood for emergencies. He probably used one of those.
That's right.
He figured if he was gonna play dead, he should go all out, so he just dumped it everywhere! But he got crazy with it and had to wipe his glasses off when he was done! God, what an idiot!
She could have a masterclass on murdering people. How many people do you think would buy one of those if that was hosted online? Like, I've killed 30 people, and I've gotten away with everything.
And if Hifumi was still alive at that point,
For
the
$19.99.
disappearance of Taka's body is easily explained.
You too can learn my secrets.
It should be perfectly obvious who must have moved Taka's corpse.
The one who moved Taco's body was Hifumi.
I got it!
More health!
It
Let's
could only
go.
have been Hifumi.
While we were all gathered in the nurse's office, he went to the equipment room and took Taka's body.
That also explains how the door to the repository got locked.
Right.
The door was locked? Well, after the bodies disappeared, we all went looking for them, right? So me and Sakura headed for the repository. But when we got there, the door was locked.
I also checked the repository, and I can say that the door was locked too.
And the repository door can only be locked from the inside. Which means, when Hina and Sakura got to the repository, someone was already inside.
Some sneaky
And
little
it could
bastard.
only have been Hifumi, who just finished stashing
Not quite.
Taka's body there.
He convinced us all he was dead, and when he saw his chance, he dragged Taka's body to the repository. So, Hifumi wasn't just another victim in this case.
One of.
He was one of the assailants.
One of.
But that means he took part in the murders.
I just can't believe it.
You don't know what's going on, Wea. Half of the time, okay? Why don't you just keep doing your towel
If
treatment?
you're having trouble, would you like me to show you one more piece of evidence?
There's more?
Oh, absolutely. The single biggest fact pointing to his involvement has yet to be revealed.
Hifumi is a simp.
You know what I'm talking about, right, Makoto? The item he took off of Taka's lifeless body?
The letter.
The thing that Hifumi stole from Taka, could it be? The note Hifumi had?
I got it!
More hell!
You're talking about the note Hifumi had hidden away,
I'm gonna be so
aren't you?
prepared for the next battle.
Hidden note?
That's right. We found it stuffed in his pants.
Among other things.
What? In his pants?
Yes, his pants.
Yeah.
Okay, well, forget about the pants for now.
I can't.
Take a look at what the note says.
I found a hole maybe we can use to escape. Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the equipment room at 6 a.m.
Ah, that's the note I was telling you about. The one that told me where to go.
It's almost like it.
Huh? Wait, this one's a little different.
Good
In
job.
my note it said,
You figured it out all by yourself, hero.
Monokuma can't find out, so don't tell anyone else for now. Let's meet in the rec room at 1 a.m.
I see. Then this note isn't the same one Hiro got.
But pretty dang close.
Not the same?
In other words, the killer got in touch with another person besides Hiro. And that person could only have been...
Hifumi's pants.
I got it! That's right! Taka! The killer used this note to draw out Taka and murder him.
Hifumi's pants. Meet me here, please.
Hello? Over here! Objection! Objection! I don't really understand what's going on, but Hifumi had that letter, right? So whoever wrote it wasn't drawing out TikTok, they were drawing out Huffy! Just to be
TikTok
clear,
is Taka.
TikTok is Taka,
Bro, my
and
Kung
Huffy
book
is
is
Hifumi,
my Kung
right?
book. My Chromebook. I don't know why I read it like Kung book right off the beginning. Right off the bat. Listen, everybody, let's donate to Morisaki to get them a new laptop. They have to be able to watch these streams in 1080p.
Ugh, yes! Why must you ruin it every time?
My Cum book is bugging for real. I've gotten several STDs off of it. Man, Genocide Jack is seriously scary, but still, I can't let her get to me. Let's do this. I hate these things. Holy shit.
Huffy had the note, right?
Yes.
Then the person it was intended for must have been Huffy!
But remember what the note said. What time did it say to meet?
6 a.m., I believe.
The time doesn't matter!
Broken wristwatch.
The note has nothing to do with TikTok!
Broken wristwatch!
No,
Shut up!
it's wrong.
Shut up, Toko!
No, there absolutely is a connection.
That's right, Makoto. Don't be scared of
What the hell are you talking about?
Cunnilingus expert.
The note said to meet at 6 a.m., which is the same time Taka was murdered.
True.
We've already proven that using his wristwatch. But there's more. Look where the note says to meet. The equipment room, right?
Which is where Taka was killed. I see.
Boom.
So, Taka was murdered at both the time and place written in the note. I think that should be plenty to show that this note was definitely meant for Taka.
Well, when you put it like that...
Imagine Taka getting killed by either Hifumi or Celeste. What a loser.
No further objections!
Perfect teeth.
Then someone used that note to trick Taka. Just the same as me. The culprit really is a cold-blooded monster. Telling people they found a way out.
But if they gave the note to Taka, what was Hifumi doing with it?
Acting on her behalf.
Stuffed down his pants, no less!
True.
Most likely. Hifumi stole it off Taka's corpse after he died.
Huh? He stole it?
Where's your proof? Go ahead, show us.
Oh, I got proof. Proof that Hifumi stole the note from Taka? I don't know why I'm reading it like that. Kiyotaka's scrap of paper.
I got it! When I searched Taka's body, I saw that his lifeless hand was gripping a small scrap of paper. If I'm right about this, the sheet of paper this piece came
lined it
from
up?
is... I knew it!
Perfect.
It fits perfectly with the note we found hidden on Hifumi.
Then Taka's scrap and
Keep going.
Hifumi's note.
Yup. They're from the same piece of paper.
We've done it.
Hifumi had the note meant for Taka, while Taka's corpse still grasped a small piece of that note. There's only one way to explain it.
Taka died clutching the note. Hifumi tried to free the note from his death grip,
You fixed it! Good job.
leaving behind only one small
For now.
scrap. Did I get all that right?
You're doing well, Sakura.
That means Hifumi knew the note was important.
Exactly. Which proves that he was an accomplice in the murder.
Got him. Kill him. Kill him again.
Whoa. Yeah. After seeing all this, Hifumi was super involved in this whole thing for sure.
He needed that money, dude.
In fact, he was behind the whole thing. In fact, he's still alive!
Alright, hang on, Hero.
Sorry, no. When we found him in the repository, Hifumi was truly and completely dead. The second body discovery announcement proves that.
So then, who killed Hifumi?
Whoever did is the mastermind, the true killer.
Just remembered to flip the paper scrap. Oh, what do you know? The names of all the people responsible
He
for
was killed
trapping
in
us
the
here.
repository. So he must have been killed not long after transporting Taka's body.
Yes.
So, he must have been killed after Taka's body vanished, but before we found both bodies in the repository.
That's the long and the short of it.
During that time, we'd all split up and were searching for Taka's missing body. In other words, during that time, none of us have alibis.
Wait, but me and Sakura were together.
You're in on it.
Stop trying to steal the spotlight, you stupid walrus.
Walrus.
Who are you calling a walrus?
Anyway, when they were killed bothers me too. But there's something that's been bothering me even more.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
And what might that be?
The weapon they used to kill Hifumi.
The weapon?
Yeah, because I mean, according to the Monokuma file, the way Taka and Hifumi were killed was almost the same, with them having similar fractures and all. But
True.
Justice Hammer 3 and 4 were still laying around in the nurse's office.
That
and
wasn't the
equipment
one
room,
used to
right?
kill them.
So if Hifumi was killed in the repository, the culprit would have had to grab one of the hammers, kill Hifumi, then put the hammer back where they found it. But wouldn't that be seriously risky for him?
I'm surprised. It seems there's some semblance of a brain knocking around that skull of yours after all.
True.
Hell yeah, it's packed in there good and tight.
So smooth. No wrinkles.
He's right, though. I don't understand it either.
I do.
The Monokuma file makes it clear that they were killed using similar instruments. But if the hammers were already laying around those other rooms...
So the question is, how could the culprit have gotten their hands on either of the hammers?
It wasn't either of the hammers, Celeste.
Personally,
You fucking murderer.
I haven't a clue.
Yeah,
So
sure.
which hammer was used to attack Celeste? Number 1 or number 2?
Those were accounted for in other rooms too. And I don't think either one is big enough to kill someone.
Then...
Keep going.
Is it not possible they used a different weapon?
Thank you, Trump Gami.
I don't think it is possible. They were both killed with the same kind of thing, right?
So then, what was used to kill Hifumi?
The weapon that was actually used to kill Hifumi. The whole picture surrounding this case won't become clear until we figure that out. Somehow I have to find the truth. Oh, come on. We know the truth. Why do I have to do this? Spotless hammer. Gimme, gimme.
What was used to kill Hifumi? Was
Spotless
it
hammer.
Justice Hammer 3? Maybe Justice Hammer 4?
Well, whatever it was, there's one thing we have to figure out. How was the culprit able to move around so freely with the weapon? How did nobody witness them carrying it?
Sounds like a Justice Hammer 5 is about to make its appearance! Check out murdergear.com/hammertime for more info.
Well, one thing seems pretty clear. The murder weapon had to be one of the Justice.
No!
No, that's wrong.
Shut up, Hero! You're wrong! That's my favorite part of this game.
The murder weapon wasn't a justice hammer at all. No, it was something completely different.
It was my hammer! He pulls it out.
But seriously? A different weapon?
Specifically, a hammer from the repository.
Oh, that hammer.
The killer could have easily used that to kill Hifumi.
True.
Now, all the hammers in the repository were covered in flecks of grit and debris. But
All
for
except
some
one.
reason, one of them had been scrubbed clean.
Huh?
And the reason it had been scrubbed clean was most likely because it was used to commit murder.
So true.
If the hammer got covered in Hifumi's blood, of course they'd have to clean it off. I'd also like to point out that the repository has all kinds of hammers. Big ones, small ones,
Skinny ones, fat ones.
and even some flat mallet-like ones. I think whoever made the Justice hammers used those as a basis for their design.
There are 4 hammers missing.
If that's true, that would explain the Monokuma file's note about the wounds being similar.
It was actually Marasaki Schlong.
So Hifumi moved Taka's body to the repository,
Guilty.
where someone then used a hammer to kill him.
And whoever did that is the true killer. The one Hifumi was working with,
That's right.
and the one who betrayed him.
Hold on a moment. I still think it's strange to assume someone was working together with him.
Oh, you who have been accusing the wrong person from the start?
The way the graduation rule works, there is no benefit to helping someone else carry out a murder. So the idea that anyone would work together like that is simply ludicrous. We talked about this, did we not?
We did talk about how there wouldn't be any reason for anyone to work together. At least that's what we thought at first, but...
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive.
True.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that 2 people work together
Impossible?
on this.
No.
That is how the rule was explained to us.
But that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Ah, give me that. Fuck! Is the possibility of an accomplice really that insane? Or is there some chance?
Based on the rules that have been laid out for
I needed
us,
that last one.
even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried
wish I could
out the
speed this
act
up.
can
This
graduate and
Makes me
survive.
insane.
Assuming the rule holds true, it is simply impossible that 2 people work together on this.
That is how the rule was explained
They work
to
together
us.
for a
But
time.
that only really applies if there's one murder, right? In this case, however, there were 2 murders.
Get out of here. Alright, here we go.
Based on the rules that have been laid out for us, even if more than one person is complicit in the murder, only the one who actually carried out the act can graduate and survive. Assuming the rule holds true.
No, that's wrong.
Ah! Psh, psh. I hate you!
Since there were 2 murders, it's at least plausible that more than one person was involved.
That's right.
What do you mean?
If there'd only been one murder, then yes, the idea of an accomplice isn't really worth considering. Naturally, if only one person can be saved per murder, an accomplice has no risk versus reward benefit.
Right.
Risk versus reward benefit?
She pulled Hifumi out and then made him kill Taka out of blind rage over Chihiro's AI pee-pee.
The payoff for working together. The reward that balances out the risk of taking part in a scheme. There's no point in being someone's accomplice if there's no benefit to you. However, if there were some potential mutual reward for the risk, then cooperation becomes possible.
That's right.
You're saying that 2 people could act as each other's accomplices to commit 2 separate murders.
I think that's what the true killer told Hifumi. They would each have an accomplice for their crime, and based on the case's events, Hifumi would have been the first one to act, murdering Taka. They made him carry out the first murder so he couldn't back out of helping them later on.
So in this case, there wasn't one single person committing multiple
But they
murders.
were each committing their own murders, thinking there was a loophole.
Instead, each person killed someone, creating 2 separate incidents.
At least that's what they convinced Hifumi, that that's impossible.
And it only looked like one person because that's how the true killer designed it to look. A single suspicious individual A similar weapon used in each crime, disappearing bodies.
It's all there.
By creating one seamless set of circumstances, they made it look like one person was behind it all.
Those
The
bastards.
mastermind picked their target and managed to convince him to go along with their plan. And then, to avoid the no accomplices rule, they simply killed their accomplice.
It's that easy.
Which, if true, means that betraying Hifumi was part of the plan from the very beginning.
Doctors hate this one simple trick.
That's just awful. How could anyone be so cruel?
You think so? I can't help but admire its cunning. Still, their choice of accomplice seems
Fat.
odd.
The effort made to convince us the two murders were the same. That was the main characteristic this time. Kyoko must have noticed the fact from the very beginning, which is why she said not to look at this as a series of connected events, but entirely separate incidents. Kyoko really is amazing. Although, when you think about it, she's almost too amazing. Like, it's almost unnatural how good she is at this.
I understand how an accomplice could be involved. But then, who was the one pulling Hifumi's strings?
Isn't it obvious?
That's problem numero uno right now.
The true killer manipulated Hifumi to carry out a number of actions, and in the end, murdered him. In the debates up to now, the way the case has unfolded, when you consider all that, there's really only one person who seems to fit. Come here, Celeste, you bitch!
Here's my answer.
You're dead.
It was Celeste.
Yes.
So I'm the suspicious individual
You
now,
always
am
were,
I?
ever since I accused you of last murder.
I really do hate this kind of joke.
A joke? I wonder.
So what you are saying, then, is that I specifically chose to work together with Hifumi. The idea that I would choose to spend any amount of time interacting with him.
Uh-oh, she's about to bust,
That I
bro.
would go within 10 feet of that shit from brains, that
There
lazy,
she is.
worthless goddamn idiot!
There she is.
Pardonnez-moi.
Just to be clear, there is evidence to support it.
She's about to freak out.
Is that so?
It is. Throughout the investigation, there was certain behavior that was common only to the two of you. Considering what we've learned so far, it only further proves that the two of you were working together.
That's right. What is it that only Hifumi and Celeste had in common? Encountering the suspicious individual? The paper hidden in Hifumi's pants? Or the screaming? I think encountering the suspicious individual sounds good.
I got it!
Yes, we're at max
What
health.
they had in common has to do with the suspicious individual in the suit, doesn't it? The only ones who ever actually saw Robo Justice firsthand were Celeste and Hifumi.
Shush. The adults are talking now.
Oh, Daddy.
Sorry.
He just stomped me.
As he said, only Celeste and Hifumi ever laid eyes on the costumed individual. If we accept that Hifumi was one of the culprits, we can't help but suspect what Celeste has said as well.
That's right.
Are you saying everything they told us was a lie?
Just most of it.
After taking Hifumi to the nurse's office, we all began our search for this individual, correct? And not too long after that, do you remember what Celeste said?
I'm a liar. I saw a shadow. Something's moving around at the top of the stairs.
We headed to the second floor specifically because of what she claimed to have seen. Next, to draw us all to the physics
Look
lab
at her.
up on the third floor,
Sorry, Trumpgami Papi. Sorry, Daddy. Look how guilty Celeste looks like right now.
She let out a blood-curdling scream.
and when we'd all come to see what was wrong, what was it she said?
Celeste, what's wrong? That was a rather intense scream for someone like you.
I saw him, the strange costumed man. He ran off as soon as I screamed. I was blocking the stairs, so he headed further down into the hallway and disappeared.
Once she'd done her job of getting us all up to the physics lab,
That's when she struck.
it was time for her partner to get to work.
She's cooked. She sure is.
What was that?
That came from downstairs. It must have been Hifumi. He's in the nurse's office. This is bad. Come on, we have to go back.
It was to get us to divide into two groups,
That's right.
so that we would discover both bodies at the same time?
Oh my god, we You actually said something smart!
In fact, Celeste was precisely the one who proposed that we split up.
So true. Then why don't we split into 2 groups?
I'll lead the hunting party. That seems much more interesting.
Very well. Then Makoto and Hina, you come with me to the nurse's office. I will leave the capture of the suspicious individual to Toko, Byakuya, and Sakura.
Well, if Celeste and Hifumi were working together, all those chance events suddenly become connected.
Right.
And on top of that piercing cry of yours early on.
It sounded like bullshit.
That was to signal Hifumi, wasn't it? It was your way of telling him, we're on the 3rd floor. Everything's going according to plan.
Wow. You can really hear anything in this school.
Why else would you let out a scream that could have carried across the sea?
I just realized another strange thing. When we found Hifumi in the nurse's office, who we now know was only pretending to be dead.
I certainly was not expecting this. I did not imagine that Hifumi would be murdered.
Celeste, you were the first one to say he'd been murdered.
True.
You wanted to make sure we wouldn't have any doubt in our minds.
I don't believe it. Everything. The whole thing was one big act.
It is amazing timing that she was able to get into the room as soon as the other people got into the room to discover Taka's body.
Hina, you were with Celeste when Hifumi's body disappeared, right?
Yeah. I was feeling kind of sick, so Celeste took me to the
She
bathroom.
poisoned her!
Wait! Then that was...
She wasn't worried about you. She just saw a chance to help Hifumi sneak out of the nurse's office.
Each piece isn't much by itself, but start putting them together and the picture gets very ugly indeed.
Me, when I don't like Legos for Christmas.
Wouldn't you agree, Celeste?
I have no idea what you mean.
Uh-oh.
Don't bother trying to deny it. You made one fatal mistake.
Oh, did I?
I didn't even catch it myself when you first said it, but looking back, I can say that that one little slip-up was your undoing.
What did she say?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about what you said after Hifumi's body disappeared and we returned to the nurse's office.
They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. We're all going to die here. We're going to die, just like those guys died.
I remember her saying that too, but I don't understand what's so
what's wrong with
strange
that?
about it.
Then pay attention. Sakura, Toko, and I were first to discover Taka's body in the equipment room.
She never knew?
Then Makoto showed up and told us Hifumi had been killed. So Sakura and I left with Makoto. Once we were in the hall, we ran into Celeste, and the 4 of us headed to the nurse's office. Now, the entire time we were together, none of us said anything about
Guys?
Taka being dead.
Oh my god.
Think about it. Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. It was completely out of place.
Hashtag fuck Celeste. Hashtag.
Yeah, I see what you're talking about. Although I don't really get what it means.
You're an idiot.
You hear that, Celeste? Everyone's having some trouble understanding. Could you repeat what you said? If you're really not
Keep it
the culprit,
going.
you shouldn't have any problem repeating it, right?
Byakuya said that Celeste's comment doesn't make sense. But what is he alluding to? Really? How dumb are we? Oh man, I gotta go. I gotta get the kids to school. Ah!
All I said was... They must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
Just like those guys died.
Those guys.
And that is all I said.
Those
And
guys.
that's all it takes to finish this. It's obvious, isn't it?
What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
Don't expect me to do the work for you. Figure out yourself why your comment doesn't make sense.
Shoot!
What? Yes, it's those guys.
All I said was...
What do I have to do? Victims were Hifumi. Ah. Cause of death was a blow to the head. They just thought they were killed with a similar weapon. What do you want from me?
They must really be enjoying this.
Okay, what is Celeste's account? Fumi's body disappeared when Celeste and we, apparently they weren't gone for a minute or two. That doesn't make sense. So it's just
Enjoying
strange.
the sight of us
I
standing
absorbed
around,
strange.
frightened and confused.
And then,
they must be positively
do it
elated.
on-
We are all going to die here.
What?
We are going to die, just like
Those
those
guys.
guys died. And that is all I said.
And that's all it takes.
So I need
to
to suck
finish
up
this.
strange
It's
here.
obvious, isn't it? What was so strange about Celeste's comment?
When Celeste said what she did, she shouldn't have known yet. With that in mind, what's so strange about what she said is...
All I said was, they must really be enjoying this. Enjoying the sight of us standing around, frightened and confused. They must be positively elated. We are all going to die here. We are going to die.
So strange!
No, it's wrong.
No, it's wrong! It's wrong that it's so strange.
That's right. There's no reason Celeste should have said, just like those guys died.
So true.
When she said that, none of us had told her Taka was dead.
Exactly. And we didn't run into her until
The
after we were
pressure's
all out in
mounting.
the hall. So there was never any chance for her to have seen his body in the equipment room for herself.
So how did you know, Celeste? How did you know more than one person had been killed?
How did you know?
How? Because Kyoko had also disappeared, right? So she could have been dead too.
How did you know?
You all have such vivid imaginations. You know that?
Imaginations.
You claim that I was lying when I told you about the suspicious person I saw. Then what about the picture I took?
Oh, she wants to
How do
get
you
the
explain
picture
this picture of
dismantled.
the costumed villain dragging Hifumi away.
That's what she wants. But we're gonna have to save it here. Save it here for now. Let's make sure it loads properly. Let's just make sure. Okay, good. We're stopping it there. Wow, what an episode. This has been so much fun. Oh my god, can you guys believe that? This is a great trial so far. Sure, we know that Celeste was guilty from the start, pretty much, but it's fun watching her unravel. And it looks like we've got some more unraveling to do. I'm going to go bring my kids to school, and I will be back soon to play more in a future YouTube video. That's right, YouTube. The VOD go up. What am I saying? The recordings of these go up on YouTube. This is part 13. Enjoy the rest of the series on there if you want to take a peek. So I'll be back later, YouTube. Love you. Bye.